Hello. Um, Dang, it feels so awkward now that I'm on the camera, but I guess I'll start with who I am. Hi, my name is Yarelit. I am 29 years old and I'm an Aquarius. If that's something that interests you, I like to experience different things throughout my life. What I want to focus on is the creative side of myself. I've always been a creative, and it's something that has always been present ever since I was a child. I don't know, I like making things with paper, I like drawing. At some point I really got into video editing, AMVs, anime music videos. I was a part of that community for a while. I was a part of MEP groups, which is like multi-edit collaborations, I think is what it stood for. I worked with other people to create a video edit. I think for like the past 5-6 years, maybe more. I really don't know. I don't really keep track of the time all that well. I've essentially have neglected that side of myself. I'm looking to get back into that rhythm. It may come across as like selfish. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you guys like view it and your perspective towards it, but I want people to view my art. I've always had this desire of showing off to people involved in like building a community, basically, and I just feel like there's so much that I want to do creative wise, and I don't have like specifics, like I don't have it like down to the detail. I just know that I want to get involved with creativity. I wouldn't say that I am exceptional at something. If anything, I would say like I'm more of a jack of all trades. I like to try different things. I like to experiment. I'm sorry, my cat is just meowing in the background. I'm not the best at one specific thing. Yeah, so I guess without further ado, I'll show you some of the creative things that I've worked on recently and maybe talk about it more in the video.
Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed that very small edit. I didn't have a lot of clips to work with, and well, I like music and I like editing, so I'm like, sure, why not? Just something small, very small segment. That being said, I'm just gonna go into the pieces that I've worked on and kind of go over them. So for this first one, I call it Love Clown. This face here was made with air drying clay, and I painted over it with acrylic paint. I also sealed it with Mod Podge glue. As for the lace in the back, I glued it onto the back of the face with Mod Podge as well. It was a really simple process, and obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of imperfections, but I'm not looking for perfection right now. I'm kind of just looking to create and make something. I wanted to also create some sort of display for the clown, and I decided to make it into a heart shape, which is what you see it resting on. The outline of the heart was made with aluminum wire, and I'll be showing the backside as well, just so you can kind of see it. But the shape was with aluminum wire, and I hot glued flowers over it, just because I had envisioned making the entire flower, I'm sorry, the entire heart out of flowers, but as you can see, it is not the case. I cut out a heart from drawing paper and glued it onto the wires from the backside. And the plan was to continue hot gluing the flowers, and I think I did just for like a little test, and I didn't like how it looked. I actually preferred the white background with like the flower outer, and so I kind of just kept it. I also it doesn't look very good, but the backside doesn't really concern me because that is not the center of attention of this piece. But I did make like a little makeshift holder out of aluminum wire as well. But it was obviously looks kind of funky. I hot glued it onto the back just so that I can support this up. It is not a very big piece, and I'll be using my hand to pretty much give some sort of perspective for the size. But believe it or not, this face is actually the biggest one that I've created. The rest are very, very small, but I still didn't want to make something too big, so I think this size worked for me. Okay, and for the second piece, I called this one Heart Stitched. Pretty self explanatory, I think. Hopefully, the camera here captures the detail well, or I'll make it focus. But this mask has stitches on its mouth. It was also created with air drying clay, painted it with acrylic paint, and for the stitches I used sewing thread, and it was so annoying to place it onto the mouth because of how small it is, and I don't have steady hands, so they were shaking a lot, but once I got them placed, I kind of just put Mod Podge glue on top of it, waited a little bit, and it stuck. And it has heart shaped, hearts on its cheek that hopefully you can make out it's that. I know one of them came out better than the other, but yeah, it's very creepy. And as you can see, it's in a little lantern. I actually bought this lantern from Dollar Tree, and it was originally black, but I painted over it with acrylic paint, made it red just because it is in theme with Valentine's. I do think it looks a little too creepy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna do something else to kind of soften the look a little bit, but I don't know. I like how it looks. Oh, and also this lights up, but the lighting is not good, so I don't plan on using it. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look great. It's the light that the lantern came with. I might do something to kind of cover the light a little bit so that it doesn't look too bad, but it is too bright and it just doesn't work with this piece. So for now, it's just gonna stay off. But yeah, it's a creepy little guy. Oh, and it did come with four glass panels. I took one off so that I could place the face mask inside. Um, I hot glued flowers onto the back glass panel, and I'm also going to compare it with my hand just for perspective as well. This one's a very tiny mask, and I'll probably put my finger in there somewhere to, help with the perspective as well. But yeah, it's a very creepy piece. I don't know. I think I was just feeling the creepiness at the time, so yeah. And for this third one, I don't have the name for it yet, but same thing, air drying clay, sealed with Mod Podge. I wanted to give it a heart shaped face, which I hope that's what it looks like. Oh, actually, I also use Mod Podge spray, so it gives it a bit of of a shinier look. For this one, I do want to give it like a unique display as well. I just don't know what yet. Well, I would like to get a small bird cage and have it hanging from inside, kind of similar to the cage lamp thing that I showed earlier. But I don't have anything right now, so it's still a work in progress. Moving on, we have a birdcage. Well, a little light lamp thingy that I made. Not a whole lot went into it. It was very simple. I bought a bird cage from a local small business, and as soon as I saw it, I just knew I had to get it. I wasn't sure what the heck I was going to do with it, but after some time, I kind of wanted to recreate a decor piece my mother had that was my favorite as a child. And I specifically remembered it having flowers, like kind of curving on the cage, which is what I did. I also bought a bird that I was gonna have in the cage, but I actually ended up liking it outside of the cage at the very top. I instead hung a heart key, and it was originally silver, but I painted it red because, it's a heart, self-explanatory. And inside of it, I placed a LED light that was originally from a heart shaped wall light that I didn't want to use anymore. So I just, decided to throw it in there. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll just have this light cage. Very, very simple. I do want to add more just because it's a little boring right now, in my opinion, but it's a really nice piece and I like it, and it lights up my room rather nicely. So, yeah. I don't really have a whole lot left to show off, but I do have the very first mask that I made, and as you can see, it's super creepy as well. I don't know. I just when I thought face mask, I'm like, yeah, horror. I don't know, something that'll freak people out, and I kind of just yeah. Whatever came after. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be working on some more pieces. Hopefully, I'll get to use these pieces in something that I have planned, but we'll see. Hopefully, things don't fall through, but if not, it is what it is. Anyway, thanks so much. And if you're interested in more, follow my Instagram. But other than that, thanks for watching.